Today we'll be having a conversation with March Larkin. She is a licensed real estate broker in USA. She reports to the VP of Operations and Project Management at the Wellburn Management and Consulting Company. She's also a realtor at Keller Williams Solutions, and she finished her MBA. Wow. Yeah, thank you for your time. So all the way from Washington DC, we have our
Hello.
special guest. It's a different time zone, but she's here for us. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
During this lockdown, was there any attempt to call on a client
Yeah.
prospecting? If yes, how was it and how was the response?
Okay. Um, I am really a heart person. I work with the best interest of my client in mind. So when this started, I we have a group that's saying, "Hey, this is the opportunity. Everybody's home," and I say, I don't really feel good prospecting to sell or to ask them to sell their homes. I want to know first how they are. So my question is, how are you? How are you? Do you still have your job? What can I do? Do you need anything? Because I'm a resource person.
That's good.
So I know a lot of people. I know a lot of contractors. If you need someone to fix your roof, or a landscaper, or a loan officer, so I'm your resource, and I have to explain to them a lot of things that are happening. And sure enough, I did have some clients I'm working with who's supposed to buy a house, and then they got furloughed.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and of course, you don't want to push them like, oh, well, you can't push them to buy, right? You have
Yeah,
to know
yeah,
where they are and what
yeah,
they need, because
yeah.
that's the purpose of me being their realtor.
Correct.
It's not just selling the house,
Yes.
buying the house and selling the house. I'm also
Yeah.
the person in between.
Yes.
That's what I want. So
Yeah.
the good thing about this before the pandemic hit was I was working 7 days a week, which was
Mm.
I was working 7 days a week after my regular job. I work 5 to 10 at night showing houses. So I was able to really build. Some of them didn't push through. Most of them did. And then
Mm.
when March hit, I decided to completely just lay low on real estate, mainly because I also know the effects of this, and it's not worth bringing it home to my family.
Yeah. March, you mentioned the like instead of you selling directly, or let's just say, of course you're concerned. You're more of a someone who's concerned with the situation of your clients
Yes.
rather than you converting it into another hidden agenda. You get my point? But for me, since we're talking in business here, that is one good traits of someone like in sales, for them to do. That's one way also of rebuilding the relationship.
Yeah, really. Actually, any business is about relationship. It's about people. It's not about the money. It's not about the sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, and the truth of the matter is, if anyone gets sick, like one of my coworkers, she's a
Mm.
realtor,
Yeah.
and she kept showing houses during this pandemic, and of course,
Yeah.
she has gloves,
Yeah.
mask,
Oh yeah.
and she still got COVID. Thinking about it, maybe if I worked through the 2 month period that I wanted, that I
Yeah.
lost,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I might have earned, let's say, $8,000, ten thousand
Wow.
dollars. You might have earned it, but is it worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have $10,000 in your bank account, but then your son or your daughter or you
Mm.
lose a
Gonna
life.
get like, yeah, it's
It's
life. Yeah.
it's
You can
not
always
worth it.
yeah, you can always go out and do the selling, but if your life is at stake, who's gonna do the
Yes.
selling, right? Yeah.
Who's gonna do the selling? I mean, the truth of the matter is, if you will choose between life and health, and life and health, and between life and health and money, I'll choose life and health. You can always make money. Investing in real estate is like earning money while you're watching Netflix on
I
TV.
guess yeah, I guess that's for me. Well, most of there's a lot of speakers online and they keep on talking about passive income, passive income. But for me, the only passive income, I guess, it's property.
It is.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's true.
Although you have to work. I also manage the family's rental properties. So
Here in who's managing it here in the Philippines?
My brother, I have one brother who
In your own honest opinion, like is it wise to invest on a real estate property this time and even within the year? It's just, what do you think? Is it wise? Because other people would say, "Oh, this is not a good time. Don't spend, don't spend."
did.
Other people will say it's a good time to buy. I'm
Yeah, you
looking for a
know,
property. So, in your honest opinion,
my honest opinion in pandemics like this is the time where the rich, when the rich get richer.
yeah,
Yes, because why? In 8 to 10 months time, here I can only speak about the market here in the US. In eight to
mm,
ten months time, there will be more short sales and foreclosures,
yeah,
mainly because there are people who lost their jobs and maybe got a job but
mm,
not
mm,
as, they're not earning as
mm.
much as they used to, right?
Okay,
There will be business people, business
mm,
owners who had to close and were not able to
yeah,
recuperate.
yeah, yeah,
They have to sell their homes, and they
mm,
don't, and they can, they, instead of being foreclosed, they have to sell it
mm.
at a lower price.
That's
So
true.
this is when the people with cash, the
Mm,
people with money, the people with
mm,
credit are actually
mm,
investing. They are
mm,
excited. I'm not kidding.
mm,
This is the time to
mm.
buy if you have it. Now,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you don't, then you don't have to. Now, however, if you
yeah.
can, let's say you are approved for a loan, and you can buy it, it is good to buy. This is the time to buy. Just make sure you are stable with
You're
your job.
able. Yeah,
You're able to pay, because
yeah,
if you're not able to pay, don't even jump to it.
yeah. How do you plan to roll out your strategy on selling to meet and to convert sales? Like, for example, the usual way of selling as realtors is you take them to the house, you present it to them personally, physically, you go inside the house, right? So, were you how do you plan to roll this out? Like, how do you do the selling? Because you're gonna meet with the client, but you might get COVID. So,
Yes. Well, right now with Keller, I can only speak with for Keller Williams. With Keller
okay.
Williams, we have a COVID amendment that we
Oh,
have
that's good.
to have our clients sign and the homeowner.
Mm.
So the clients needs to sign it so that they don't have to, I
So
can't get sued. I don't want to
it's
get
like a
sued.
waiver. Yeah, it's like
A
a waiver.
waiver. Like,
Yeah,
I will show you houses, but if you get
that's
sick
good.
with
Mm,
COVID, it's not my
mm.
responsibility. Some
Oh, that's
people
good.
want to sign it. For those who don't want to sign it, honestly, I will tell them, JB, it's okay. I don't want. I'm not gonna show you the house. Look at the virtual tour. If you
Yeah,
love it, tell me. I will create the contract. If not, or the offer. If you don't want it because you want to see it, and but you don't want to
yeah.
sign the waiver, I'm not showing it because it's not worth
Of course.
it. Health is wealth. Make sure you're healthy, you're alive. Our main goal now is to stay alive. Money, we can create money down the road as long as we're alive. It's not worth losing a mother or a son or a daughter, a husband, or your life. So stay cool and be prayerful, because honestly, the truth of the matter is we're not in this alone. The
Yeah.
world is suffering, and it's time to really contemplate on what's important in life. Money is important. I love money, but it's not the most important thing. It's not the most important thing. So go back to, I meditate a lot. Go back to the Lord,
Mm,
and really show your love, and
correct.
stay healthy, and healthy here as well, and healthy here. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, JB, for this opportunity.
All right. Thank you very much, March. Let's give her a round of applause.
Oh,
Stay safe, and
thank you.
we'll see you soon.
See you
Goodbye.
soon. Bye bye.